Welcome back to Hot Take Sports episode 105. Everybody, we had our repost episode 104. Before you watch episode 105, go watch episode 104 because it's got a really funny title because it makes fun of Isaac.
Don't hold the titles.
Speaking of making fun of Isaac, we had our fantasy draft this past weekend.
Nice.
And before we jump into that, what?
Bars!
You could have. You should have. That would have been funny. We should podcast 20 minutes later. Brady, how you doing, kid?
I'm here. Been a long day. Spent quite a while at the university today. In fact, I was there so long. Isaac literally met me in my driveway tonight. So yeah, that's been an interesting
you
day.
Actually had to put effort into your degree.
No,
it's for science class.
Okay. So you're
All right,
telling
fair
me
enough.
you're like a real college student today? It's crazy, dude.
no.
I mean, he's got a point there for one.
He does have a point there.
But
I've
Isaac, how many
read the
classes-
joke there.
Isaac, how many classes do you have on Friday?
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
It's
Yeah,
got switched on mine.
yeah, you're done.
Brady has 3
Wow,
classes on
magic.
Fridays.
Next semester, no class on Friday. We're so close. I got it down to 1.
There you go. Out of bed.
Dubs.
I wish my college did it like that. They're like, no, you either meet these 3 days, these 2 days, or at night.
now, but instead,
Oh, like college.
you go to
Yeah.
class on Labor Day.
You did have class on Labor Day.
That's true, but I do usually have longer Christmas breaks than everyone else in this room. So,
Well, I'd hope so.
well, you
I do
you don't
work
believe in
every
Christmas
day,
breaks.
so
You don't believe
Saturday, Sunday.
Christmas break is the opposite for Leo.
Yeah.
But anyways,
That's when the fun stuff starts.
Yep.
I mean, your job's not always fun.
It's always fun, but that's when
any
the
job
extra
ever
fun
always
stuff.
fun?
That's when you're sitting there at 3:00 in the morning on night shift, just plowing snow, listening to Katy Perry.
You sit there and watch the Avengers movie. Don't.
I don't sit there. I literally plow and watch. All right. I'm
Hey.
kidding. I don't watch.
I was
Rest
just-
in peace,
Let's say
all
that
the
the last-
Sorry,
Listen
that's
to
distracted
podcasts.
driving.
That's why I texted you the one time.
Hey,
I'm like, dude, you
there's-
have any podcast? Because I hate my music.
Only 1,400 episodes of the Joe Rogan podcast for you to listen to.
No, there's over 2,000. Don't
I was-
worry.
Did you hear that might be a radio station in GTA 6?
Joe Rogan.
It's just the Joe Rogan podcast. on
It needs to
repeat.
be.
That would be
I'm like, that's
legendary.
great. You just sit there on the game just to listen to the podcast. Like, bro, just
Bro,
go
exactly.
exactly. Anyways.
Disclaimer, but you're sitting there with that big butt. I'll do anything. For
I can't.
that.
I'm listening to
Excuse
the Joe
me.
Rogan podcast.
Theo Vaughn is telling me to punch you in the face right now.
Theo Bond says no, and because he's John's therapist, he's my therapist.
He is Josh's therapist.
Yes.
Theo Vaughn isn't passing up anybody on the corner, let's be honest. Anyways, I had a
Worse
chill
the
day.
corner.
My my professor for my first class got diagnosed with COVID yesterday or today. So I didn't have my first class, which is wild.
SW.
Rip
But-
Carl.
Yeah, Rip Carl. He'll be all right. He said he's fine. He just
Is he getting
We have
turn
online
into a
conference.
Weezer after this, or
Nah, man, my man was out running a 10K this past weekend. I'm not worried about him. But yeah.
I caught it. Don't worry.
First exam is tomorrow. Slightly stressed,
Good.
but just because I want to do good to kind of like bolster my grade for the rest of the semester. But that's it.
W? Oh, I'm doing good. Another day at work. Pretty good. Oh, what I do? Oh, we set up a zone on 15 because people keep running into the guardrail there. It's like the 5th time in 3 months that we fix that.
Is it people or was it the car chasers that are coming through the other
No,
way?
it's people, like just normal pedestrians driving.
I say because
Not the one that happened. Not the one that happened that past weekend. It did happen on 15, but it was farther down by say Route
Okay.
37.
I knew it was on 15. I just didn't know how far down.
Yeah, I did not get called in for that. I was big sad.
Were you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually wanted to come in for that. We were coming back from Toledo, and I was like, I wonder if I'll get called in. Passing ODA. I'm like, I wonder if I'll get called in. I don't have my wallet, but I wonder if I'll get called in. I see all the trucks already there, ready with people in them and getting stuff around. I'm like, I'm not getting called. There's no, they're doing the work tonight. No for time for me. What it is. Got to go home, play Rough League. Yeah. I got a paper saying I start classes on the 25th to get my Class A, so that'll be interesting. Yeah. We gonna learn to drive a stick real quick. Tell you what.
And you can drive your Camaro.
Exactly.
2 for 1. Clayton.
Or 1 for 2.
I'm doing good. Did a lot of adulting stuff today. I got my tires rotated.
Ooh.
I got some stuff done for my background check for the Air Force and had 2 classes. And I wrote an essay and did math homework in between there somewhere.
What kind of math?
Business
Crystal.
Analytics 5.
Oh.
That sounds disgusting.
5.
Trust me, I thought that there was 2 semesters of math and I'm done. And here I am. What semester am I on now? Semester 5. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I've taken math every semester.
I was going to say, does that mean you've taken analytics every semester?
Yes.
Oh, God.
2 of them were calculus based, but 3 of them have been statistics based.
That's 100%, just so you know. 5 out of 5.
And I took a CCP math before I even got there. So
Good math, Matt.
I've taken 6 math classes through Bowling Green. I thought I was going to have to take 2.
Yeah, I know. I knew it was coming as soon as I said it.
Bro.
I barely get a bad for that one.
Brady, what'd you say?
Before, it was like kindergarten.
He said, good math, Matthew. It's in your name. So I said, you get a bad for that one.
Yeah.
That was
No.
I was willing to sacrifice the tally mark.
That
for
was like-
I just
You are down 5-1 against yourself, just so you know.
well, that didn't take
one of them had to be taken off. That's right, because one I cheated because it was from different hours. So that one's the 4th one. Let me redo this real quick. In the meantime, Isaac, how was your lovely Wednesday?
It was good. Class was fun. Learned some new stuff.
What new stuff did you learn today, Isaac?
Photoshop. Cropping.
So you can make me look cute on my Tinder profile?
You can now
No.
make us
Good
look
with
like catfishes. Catfishes?
That's
Catfish?
Maybe. I'm not
One comes from
completely
each.
sure yet, but maybe.
Okay.
Heard? I don't know.
Oh, wait, guys. Before we jump in, I will say I slept really bad last night. You know why?
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 Because I was too amped up after watching our boy, the mindless Hulk Dylan Budka, win a UFC contract.
Yeah, it was an awful fight. To be honest.
Yeah,
Daniel's
it was
like-
boring.
But
Worst fight FC.
yeah, Dano ripped it to shreds. You guys go back and watch
I
it.
thought there was no shot. Like after he said that, I thought there was
Yeah.
no way.
When he opens up with, this is one of the worst fights I've ever seen on the Contender Series, I was like, uh-oh. Not good. Not a good start. But Dylan did what he was supposed to do. He outstruck him. He took him down twice, defended 8 takedowns. Obviously, like even Dylan said in interviews, he wishes it would have been like a more entertaining fight, but oh well. He's in now. He got there.
Yeah,
That's
but you
the
know
big
what?
thing.
He's gonna go to the UFC, do a full fight camp, fight at 176, and that one will be very entertaining.
Yes, it will.
And then he'll get a long-term contract, and we will be able to say that we knew him when.
we did.
That's true. Big facts.
Make sure to go check out my interview with him if you guys haven't already. Combat Talk 3 interview with Dylan, the mindless Hulk Budka, to really kind of get a background on his story. Very, very, very interesting episode. I really enjoyed doing that.
Link down in the description.
Indeed.
All right.
You just
Remind me of
I'll
that.
copy button.
text you.
I
don't
know.
worry.
Well, when you're editing, you should be able to hear it. Is
Control C. V paste. All right.
that how that works?
Yeah.
Is it bad that I
Maybe.
never knew that? Like I never remember what the
Oh, that's
the command controls are for different stuff.
yeah, you're good.
I didn't know that you could use Control F to look up stuff in like an online textbook until second semester last year.
Thank you.
Oh man, that was.
I felt like
Clayton, you
I've
have
gotten
changed
so
my
many
life.
based on that.
You've changed my
Thank you.
entire life.
I felt like an idiot, dude. I felt
I feel like an idiot now.
You know how many times I've looked through Quizlet just looking for one answer
I think I do it
and I
daily.
never found it. And then Matthew just showed me Control F the other day. I'm like, I needed this a long time ago.
And Leo and I are almost officially coaches for Corey Rawson High School.
almost.
Release their schedule
Who's
today,
almost?
right?
What do you mean almost?
I am.
I still got to do my Lindsay's Law stuff and get my
I am done. I sent
Uh,
everything to him and CPR.
CPR. That's what it's called.
I also. Hey, bro.
I need to
hey,
get
hey,
that
bro.
done.
Hey,
Yeah, but like you're not official yet. You're ahead of me, but
neither of us are official yet because until they announce us actually that we're not actually.
we
coaches.
were up at the school board apparently.
Oh,
No.
Not that we would ever do that.
Imagine
Yeah, they're like
No.
all of this.
alumni boo.
No. I'd riot.
I did
Know
all
where I'd go?
Hey, as long as I get paid back for everything that I did, nah,
Yeah, hopefully.
happens.
Well,
Volunteers. What should we dive in for? Should we go straight to the fantasy football draft?
I think
we
so.
Dive in some football first.
Who wants?
I'll go
list
first.
Their
That is-
yeah,
Please
Isaac-
go
Pick-
first.
Pick order. Pick order.
Please go first.
Isaac traded the 6th over or the 6th draft spot. 6, right?
Sixth
Yes.
overall pick. The
So the
sixth
6th draft spot to Leo for the number 1 spot. Isaac, who did you trade up for to take with the first pick in the draft? And then give us the rest of your team in order.
Okay.
In the order you drafted them. It's not that hard. You go to the league, you go to the draft board,
order,
and then you
click
just.
on team.
League.
I should probably pull that
Click
up. too.
settings. Click draft result.
But I will be last. Smile. Right? I'm last out of all of us.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yeah, 'cause you're right.
yeah.
Beth Beery White commented on our photo.
Weirdo. Just kidding. Love you, mom.
Wow. Draft results. There it is.
Good recovery, bro. Oh, it's on Facebook too.
All lies.
Okay.
I'm gonna
With the number 1 overall pick, I took Travis Kelsey.
Dumb.
That is-
man.
That is the most
Boo.
draft day stuff I've ever seen in a fantasy draft. Like traded up from 6 to 1 to get a guy you could have gotten a 6.
Factory of sadness.
Draft day.
Travis Kelsey, DK Metcalf, Jameer Gibbs, Justin Herbert, Alvin Kamara, James Conner, Michael Pittman Jr., Cleo Herbert, Juju Smith-Schuster, Adam Thielen, Aaron Rodgers, Romeo Dobbs, Zeke Elliott, Young Ho
Young Hoku.
Young Ho Koo,
Young Waku.
Young Ho.
Young Way.
Young
Ho.
Ho, defense Jeff Wilson.
Did you like?
an English accent?
Did you forget how to read before Adam Thielen or something? He like stopped and goes,
Bro, did you hear? I know you.
Adam Thielen. I was like, did you lose it? Like,
Like Aaron. Aaron. Oh, that would have been better.
yeah. Nobody could believe Isaac's draft, but I mean,
It was great.
it was
I was
interesting.
It was the story of
I
the
was
draft.
telling Carson about it. He's like, "There's no way he's actually taking Kelsey first." And I said, "Yeah, he is." He goes, "I thought he was gonna fall to me." I'm like, "Yeah, about that."
Yeah, well, no.
I still think he would have fallen to Isaac
He would've.
if he stayed where he was.
He would have.
Yeah, because think, even if you like slide everybody down, like, I think that I would have stuck with McCaffrey. I maybe would have picked Jamar Chase. It was a coin flip for me.
Because
But
you would
like-
have taken
I would have taken Jay Jetta,
Jefferson.
and I'm pretty sure Daniel probably would have taken CMC.
I think
or
Leo would have taken McCaffrey
me.
at 2. Leo, no, Daniel.
Me, I'm like, I'll take both. Yes,
Then
That would be
then that leaves me Jamar Chase. At
Yeah.
3.
which is still perfectly fine.
Which means the auto draft would take.
I would have
Probably
taken
Eckler.
Eckler,
Either Eckler
which means I would have taken Tyreek Hill.
or Tyreek. Honestly, it just depends.
Yeah, and I was taking the other of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
Which means
And
that
then you would have
Kelsey's
gotten
been there.
Kelsey.
yeah. And when in doubt, that's what Brady and I ended up doing anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
whatever. If it works for him, it works for him. I don't know. It all starts tomorrow, Thursday. Not that
Indeed.
you guys will see this till
Oh,
after.
but you'll see it Friday.
No,
Sure.
yeah, dude. Oh,
Will it be Friday?
It will be Friday.
Take your word for it.
Sick.
I have
Dope.
nothing to do tomorrow night, so that is my plan.
Nice. But yeah, Isaac's got a good set of 2 QBs, Herbert and Rodgers.
You might have the best QB set of anybody.
Yeah.
I would argue that. Who would be better?
Unless
Maybe-
unless Deshaun Watson's actually good this year, then
That's the only one I was thinking that might rival it.
yeah, Joe Burrow and Deshaun Watson.
Mhm.
Yeah. Pat for auto drafting, Patrick actually ended up with a fairly solid
Yeah.
squad.
Getting Joe Burrow and Jamar off of auto draft is hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like that
It,
is incredible.
Well, and Kyle Pitts is going to be a top 4 tight end this year. So
Shut up. No more talking.
You don't have a kicker, I don't believe.
I
Or
picked
did
him
you
up.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I just wondered. I knew you didn't draft one, but it just didn't show one. I'm like, Brady.
I'll
Yeah.
explain that
It's like
after I
first-
read my team.
Okay. I was just looking through.
Should I go? Should I go next?
No,
'Cause I'm
we'll
next.
go ahead and grade Isaac's team. Isaac, what do you give your team? We know the draft, whatever thing we put it into, gave you what, a B plus.
A
Yeah.
B
I was
plus. I
gonna
gave Isaac
say
a B
C
plus.
plus.
Okay,
I like where his head's at.
C plus is actually what popped into my mind too.
I'm like, it could
like-
be great, but at the same time could be bad. So I'll put it right in that middle range as a C plus.
Clayton,
Sometimes
is that the
maybe
first
good,
time that you, Isaac, and I have all agreed on the same value for something?
Probably.
Incredible.
don't
I
know,
guess
we'll see.
everyone will just have to go listen to the previous 104 episodes and figure it out.
That's true. I like that idea.
We've already done that.
Go
Check them all
listen.
out.
Let's say
Check
you
out
guys,
episode
you guys
100.
did agree on Karen check that one time.
That was
It
like
was in episode
30.
100.
Oh yeah.
Link down in the description.
Karen
My-
Jack over the
I
fence.
still- Oh my
Can't
gosh,
link
that's
every
one of my
episode.
favorite
Highlight,
lines. I
highlight.
completely forgot that I said that.
I don't even know if you can actually like put links in the description on Spotify. Like I don't know if you actually click them in Spotify.
You can.
I knew you can in
You
YouTube.
can.
Pretty sure you can. They're like
I
they
don't
have
use
There's no, I don't know. You can.
like
When I look at
Spotify for anything other than
yes.
music.
When
so
I look
don't
at
know.
podcast descriptions, there's
yeah,
always
like you can
links.
Okay.
press more and then there's like it just is a green link. It's highlighted.
Let me say
Okay,
okay. Thank
he
you.
knows.
Yeah, I know usually you listen to podcasts on Spotify.
Yes. So yes.
Consensus C plus for Isaac. Somewhere
I'm
in that
fine with that.
vicinity. All right,
Let me look at it.
he's got good quarterbacks. He's got a good tight end once he's healthy.
Yeah, it's C plus.
Healthy
only-
Kelsey.
He's got at least one good receiver.
Yes.
I don't know about your running backs, man. We'll see.
Depends on how well Kamara bounces back.
Yeah.
Young Waku will be a good kicker as long as the Hawks, my goodness, the Falcons can get across the 50-yard
Basically the
line.
same.
Yeah. But you
I
guys
think-
gonna have to carry him to the 30-yard line and they'd be like, all right,
That's close enough.
I think a lot of
it-
your turn.
I think a lot of it's going to depend on how Kamara pans out. 'Cause he's never gotten over 1,000 yards, and he's already going to be missing 3 games.
Which is wild.
True.
But he doesn't need over 1,000 yards when he's such a receiving back.
Well,
And
yeah,
it's a PPR league, so you don't.
but
really
missing
need-
3 games, he's gonna need to make up.
Well, obviously that's
Especially if
why
he has
it's
a
called
rough start.
punishment. But
By rough start, I mean him, not.
yeah, but in general,
And Travis Kelsey's only supposed to be out for 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine.
And
a
plus, he
bump.
still might play this Thursday.
True.
I think he'll play. A lot of people don't. but
I think he'll
Come
play 25% of the snaps. Even if he plays 25% of the snaps, he's still going to get good numbers.
I don't know. Somebody look up how many opening week games that Travis Kelsey has missed because he's the kind
He's
of guy.
only missed like 3 games.
I doubt has he missed a game in his career?
oh yeah,
3, I think it's what it
yeah. I was
is.
gonna say he's definitely
3.
missed at least one.
Because I saw it somewhere, and I know it's a super low number.
Yeah,
but
he's
I
an
think it's
Iron
3.
Man. He's going
Yeah, he'll be all right.
opening week. He'll be playing. All right, Clayton, give
What
us your
year is
pick.
that?
Give us your draft.
Sure. So I picked in the 3rd slot, Christian McCaffrey. In order: Christian McCaffrey, Jalen Waddle, Travis Etienne, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, Trevor Lawrence, David Njoku, AJ Dillon, Kadarius Toney, Justin Tucker, Samanje P. Ryan, Rondale Moore, Greg Dulcich, Michael Gallup, the Browns defense, Ryan Tannehill, and the Saints defense.
What grade do you give yourself?
B plus. Solid B plus. I didn't draft well enough, I don't think, to get an A, but I think I drafted well enough to get a solid B plus.
I would say B or B plus right in there. I'd say you're right in the money.
Yeah, your running backs are very good with McCaffrey and Etienne. They're both PPR machines. Your wide receivers are very good. Waddle's a explosive player. Keenan Allen's safe when he's healthy. He's also a PPR machine. David Njoku is. There was the wild sequence last year. Wasn't he supposed to be traded or wasn't going to be on the team?
That was
And
2 years ago.
And then
Yeah.
he just popped off after that.
Yeah, he had like 4 straight weeks with
Yeah.
touchdowns or something like that.
Yeah, I picked him
Yeah.
up last year. Worked out well.
Yeah, and then having D Hop at one of your flex spots is huge because that's a wide receiver 1 on the Titans. AJ Dillon is hit or miss, but he's definitely like Zeke was last year. I think he's going to be touchdown reliant, which will be just fine. Tucker's obviously the best kicker in the NFL. Brown's defense is good, and your bench is decent for the most part. I mean, it's a bench in the 12 team, so I
Right.
think it's pretty good overall. I'd agree with a B plus.
I think a lot of Clayton's team is health oriented.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Kadarius
Yeah.
Toney, I feel like he gets hurt every year.
A
McCaffrey,
stupid team gets
hopefully
the
healthy,
injury
yeah.
bug at the worst time every year. It happens every time.
Yeah, we'll see about Hopkins this year. Hopefully
Yeah.
he's good.
They'll figure it out.
But yeah, I like a solid B.
I was gonna give him a B plus. I said it on draft night that I really liked his draft. I'm gonna stick with that. I think it's a solid team.
All right,
Fair enough.
Richard, show us and tell us about your team.
So
Sound
I
like
had
mine.
the number 5 selection. My first round pick was Austin Eckler. Then I went to Chris Olave, Ramondre Stevenson, Amari Cooper, George Kittle, Javonte Williams, Mike Evans, Dak Prescott, Brandon Cooks, Devon Achane, Jerick McKinnon, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, Deontay Foreman, Gerald Everett, the Seattle Seahawks defense, and Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Hey, it's a chain. Just letting you know.
My
It's not
apologies.
A chain. Why'd you say it?
A chain, I think, maybe. I don't remember. But
Okay.
if you'll notice, I didn't take a kicker. Kyler Murray is still injured when he tore his ACL last year. So I'm stashing him, and I just picked up a kicker in free agency. I picked up Will Lutz.
Nice. Well, Brady, what would you give your team?
I'm gonna go with a B-. I definitely think the potential is there, but it's a lot of boomer bust potential. Like with Eckler, you know what you're gonna get. Like he's gonna be good as long as he's healthy. But then there's Olave, Stevenson, Cooper, who are going to be quarterback dependent for the most part. Because while we're obviously Ramondre is a running back, but he makes a big mark in the receiving game, and Zeke's gonna take his goal line touches. Olave has a new quarterback, and Amari Cooper gets the first full season of Deshaun Watson in I don't even know how long.
Cleveland. What do you mean? It's only Deshaun's only been there for 2 years. This is the second year.
No, like the first full season that Deshaun Watson played
in 2 years. Yeah,
in
he had,
Yeah.
like 2 or 3
Years.
years.
he had a
Healthy
full,
scratch
he had a
that
full year
entire
off
one
in the most of
season.
last year. I think that was it.
Yeah.
He's a Texan though, so it barely counts.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's that.
I would also honestly Brady B- is what popped into my head too. I like Mike Evans, but with Baker Mayfield, I got a feeling that his 1,000-yard streak might be done. Obviously the top of your draft is really good. Amari Cooper is going to be very Deshaun dependent. Yeah. Like I said, you have a lot there. It's like you said though, it's a lot of boomer bust type things. So I'll give you a solid B- as well.
Yeah, I like the through round like 9. I enjoy your draft, but like Austin Eckler seems to get hurt a lot. George Kittle seems to get hurt a lot. I'm not sold on Javonte Williams yet, like you said about Mike Evans. I think Dak will be really good this year, fantasy wise. Hopefully. Yeah.
Kittle
Appreciate
might
you.
not even play week 1.
And Brandon Cooks should be good too.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks.
He
There's
should
been a lot of great things in
They
camp
should
about
throw the
him.
freaking ball to CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
They should.
should.
They should.
But I give your draft a B too. I do have a comparison for you, unless you want to give your grade first.
What's the comparison?
Okay, so I got 2 players. Don't look.
I already looked.
All right,
All right. I didn't look.
thank you.
I saw a Vikings helmet, I believe.
There's no helmets on the screen, so
Oh, I saw the
Oh,
hole.
all right. So yeah, that's the color of the screen. It's on NFL or Pro Football Reference. Technically, is what it's called. Okay, so these 2 players.
Okay.
These are both receivers on Brady's team.
Nice.
Does Isaac Noah's Brown? Question mark.
I mean, that's part of it, I guess.
Brady's team, huh?
What the heck is AV? Does anybody know?
AV?
Yep.
Is there a G at the
That's
end
just
for
a-
average?
Nope. Just AV.
Click on it. I don't know.
Not important.
Aston
Anyways,
Villa?
all right. Receptions 72. Receiving yards 1,042. Yards per reception 14.5. Touchdowns 4. The other player 78 receptions, 1,160 yards, 14.9 yards per reception, and 9 touchdowns.
And these are both wide receivers that were on the team last year?
No, these are both on Brady's team right now.
One of them
Yeah.
is Brandon Cooks.
No,
That's-
neither of them.
Oh,
I want you guys to guess
Really?
which one's which.
okay.
All right. So let's hear it.
I've got it. Hang on, wait. I've got it. The first
I think
player
I
is
got
Mike
it, too.
Evans, and the second's Amari Cooper.
No.
Oh,
First
did you
is
mean
Mike.
NFL?
On
His actual
his
NFL or fantasy team? Give me a second, I gotta go back.
I'm going Mike Evans and Chris Olave.
No, you
Um,
both got half of it right. I'll give you it.
Well, I know who the
I knew
first
one of
one. I think I got the first one.
was one Olave and the other one Austin Eckler.
No,
No.
There's one
Now that Mike
Olave.
Evans was right.
Oh, I didn't know.
Mike Evans wasn't right.
Why'd you tell us
Olave
we got
was
half of it
correct.
right?
You each got half of it right.
Olave was correct.
Oh,
Olave.
so it's Cooper and Brandon Cooks. Did he not say Brandon
Oh,
Cooks?
we said Olave.
It's the
Oh,
first one was Olave.
Okay.
The second one is
Okay.
Cooper, which
Oh,
is why I
okay.
think it's so funny that
Sorry, my
Cooper
ear's broken.
easily got all the stats ahead of Chris Olave, and you still got to pick him 2 rounds later.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
he
was
played for the
sitting there
Browns.
looking at. I'm like,
Okay, but who's playing quarterback for the Saints?
Derek
Derek
Carr.
Who's
Carr.
playing quarterback for the Browns?
No.
Sean
No.
Watson.
I'm not saying that I think it's like that
And
because
most
like,
of those stats last year were
So-
Brissett.
and even to be fair,
that's just
doesn't-
that's,
yeah,
the
that's
only-
how general
the only-
Yeah,
perception.
who's even
takes
worse
it.
than Derek Carr, which
Yeah,
means Amari
yeah.
Cooper should be valued a lot higher
yeah,
than
but
Chris
the
Olave.
only difference is that Olave was hurt for most of at the end of the year, like 3-4
Oh
games.
yeah, that's
That's
true.
So that's why his stats are about the same as that. Olave was out for like 3 or 4 games, I believe. So at the grand scheme of things, he was on pace to
There was
out-
only 2 games difference between the two of them, though.
I mean, he was still out for a few games injured. But if he didn't get hurt for the one, for the few games that he did, the stats that he was projecting were easily going to obliterate what Garrett Wilson put up.
Garrett Wilson was rookie of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
and that's Garrett Wilson wasn't probably going to be rookie of the year if Chris Olave was healthy for this full season because he was putting up better numbers than he was. And Garrett Wilson was playing with quarterbacks who liked him and then quarterbacks who hated him.
So, anyways, I just thought it was funny
But yeah.
that you were able to get both of them 2 rounds apart. And Amari Cooper fell all the way to round 4.
Mhm.
I think he deserves to have higher value than that. But
Yeah.
hey, good for you.
I would agree.
These two still have grades to give.
I would just agree that it was a B minus.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
What you got, Leo?
All right. My team, we got Tyreek Hill in the first. I was picking from the 6th spot, by the way. Tyreek Hill in the first. Second round was Josh Jacobs. Third round, Mark Andrews. Fourth was Lamar Jackson. Got a nice little stack there for Baltimore. 5th round, Miles Sanders. 6th round, Marquise Hollywood Brown. 7th round is Deontay Johnson. 8th round is Jordan Addison. 9th round, Antonio Gibson. 10th round, Quentin Johnston. 11th round, OBJ. 12th round, Tyler Algier. 13th round, where are you? 13th round, I took San Francisco's defense. 14th round, Lord have mercy. Oh, I took a kicker, Daniel Carlson. 15th round, I took Jalen Warren. 16th, I took Kenny Pickett, and the 17th, I took DJ Chark.
Still think it's funny that Deontay Johnson and George Pickens went back to back.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I looked at Carson. Carson goes, "Well, I'm going to take the one you don't take."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. I really liked your draft.
I'd give it a B plus. It all just depends on if Miles Sanders is actually at least half of what he was in Philly last year, which I think he will be.
I don't think you have a problem there. I think your wide
Carolina-
receivers more the
the wide receivers will be the worry, but I think Sanders, Carolina paid him a bag, and I think at
Yeah.
least for the year they will workhorse him or put him in every down before they put in Hubbard or that other guy they have behind Hubbard. Wide receivers are where it gets iffy. Taking Andrews in the 3rd and then Lamar in the 4th really hurt my wide receivers, but I'm fine with that because that stack is always good. I mean, Mark Andrews and Lamar have been tied to the hip essentially since Lamar's been in the league.
yeah, Andrews is gonna put up good wide receiver numbers, so
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
be fine there. And Marquise Brown should be good. It just sucks that he won't be good till the second half of the season when Kyler Murray shows up.
Yeah.
Josh Dobbs was officially named their starter today.
I did see that. I think
that-
that was best case scenario because at least Josh Dobbs can get the football out.
Yeah.
I feel like
As like Cam Blau or whatever the other guy's name is. I had no
Clayton Tune.
Clayton Tune, and then David Blau, I think, was another one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was very happy that they announced Dobbs because Dobbs is a very smart person. Like I forget what his
that
degree-
Cooper Rush build.
It's like engineering or something,
Yeah.
and he like went to school to build like rocket ships or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because the only reason I know that is because he played for the Titans when the Cowboys played him last year, and that's all the commentators talked about because Josh Dobbs wasn't doing very well other than that. But that's fine.
Nice.
I mean, Hollywood Brown is just PPR machine. That's the only reason I got him, and he's like the main one there anyway.
I feel like he's from a deep threat though, isn't he?
He is a
Yeah.
deep one, but
He was in Baltimore, but he's like literally all they have now.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
Rondale
that's
Moore.
Rondale Moore and Greg Dortch.
Greg
Dortch. Yeah.
James
Three
Conner
weeks last year.
Yeah, so he's literally all they have.
Yeah, so that's why I took him in the 6th because I think that was like the safest pick at wide receiver that was available to me. And I know Tyreek's gonna hella carry
Yeah,
because it's just gonna be big plays left and right, and hopefully Tua can stay healthy enough to keep it going.
Well, I'll try to help you out.
Yeah.
I'm about to say if
Yeah.
Tua stays healthy, Dolphins might make the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Did they
Dolphins look
upgrade their
real good.
offensive line?
I do not know
I don't
that.
even know if they're.
I think they did a little bit.
I was
Oh
gonna say,
my
he got
kid.
nuked in the head 6 weeks in.
I
they
know.
needed to-
Oh my
Like,
God.
like,
Skylar Thompson's a fine backup. Went into
For a
Buffalo.
guy who runs 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
No, they have White now.
Oh.
I forgot they signed Mike White.
Oh, never mind. That's a great.
The icon.
That's a great
he's
backup.
literally better than Mac Jones, so I'm happy with that. So W.
Well said.
Fact.
And he's better than Zach Wilson, but
Well,
the
that
Jets don't know that either.
Josh Jacobs is gonna be good this year.
Yes,
Yes.
Are you saying that because you actually think he's gonna be good, or because he's on your fantasy?
I think he'll be good. I don't think he'll be the league leader in rushing yards or. No, yeah, he was. Yeah,
yeah, he was.
he was.
He was.
I don't think
I
he'll
just
be
don't want it to
that.
be a fluke. I don't want it
Yeah.
to be a fluke.
I don't
For
think
your
he'll
sake,
be
I don't
that,
want it to be a
but
fluke.
I think it'll be very heavily relied with Jimmy G back there.
Mm-hmm.
I think getting used to being able to dump it off to your running backs in San Francisco will carry over. And I think the Raiders will definitely have plays drawn up for him because it's literally just Jacobs and then Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers.
Hey,
and then Renfro's
They
still
have Hunter
there.
Renfro.
Yeah, Renfro's still there, but Darren Waller's no longer there, and that's a lot of short range targets that are
Yeah.
now wide open for the taking.
They did
Perfect.
draft a tight end though.
Yeah, I don't
Sure.
trust in rookie
not
tight
worried.
ends, so I'm not looking at it. Michael
That's
Mayer.
fair. I do.
I don't trust crappy, untested tight ends anymore either.
Yeah, exactly.
I do think
Kyle
Addison could be
Pitts.
really good though for you. I
Who?
do. I think there's a very decent chance that Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson kind of become the newer version of Diggs and Thielen, where
Yeah.
if you double one, the other's just gonna lay it up down the field and
Yeah.
make a great play.
That's all I'm seeing everywhere. I mean,
And they have
News-
Hawkinson.
yeah. news came out that that he's behind KJ Osborne, but I expected that. I think by like week 5 or 6,
Yeah.
he will easily become wide receiver 2 just because he's more athletic and just better than
Oh,
KJ Osborne.
Yeah.
Well, he's a first round pick.
Yeah. The Vikings have so many weapons, and they just gave. Why am I drawing a blank?
Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkinson. They
Yeah.
have massive contract.
Yeah, they
for
gave
tight
a,
ends.
Reset
a
them.
big
For an
extension.
average tight end, yeah.
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 Above average.
Yeah.
He's above average.
But yeah, overall I'd say B plus. I wouldn't go A because my wide receivers are so like shaky.
Sporadic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
I give you a B plus too. I mean, just having Lamar on your team is huge. Tyreek Hill's always going to be a win in fantasy football. So, and the 49ers defense always going to be great. Daniel Carlson will be the perfect kicker because the Raiders are going to get within 30 yards and then Garoppolo won't get him in the end zone. So,
Yeah.
field goals for days.
Hopefully Josh Jacobs does though a few times though.
Few times.
Handoffs.
Couple times.
It's like once a game, I'd be fine with it.
I'll give you a B, Leo.
I'd be fine.
I would give you an A, but the wide receivers are iffy right now.
I mean, nobody's getting an A for their draft.
no.
Maybe Blake. Maybe.
Yeah, the only people getting
maybe
A's are
Blake.
people who do like 10
No.
yards.
We're a 12-person league. It's
Yeah.
it's hard to be like, oh, that person's like gonna dominate the league. So,
Blake's team has Jordan Love on it. D minus.
Blake's team's probably one of the
He
best
might
all
play
around, I would
once.
personally say.
Oh yeah, but
because he has
Doesn't
Jalen
matter.
Hurts.
D minus.
All right. Well, we got
Blake,
one.
I hope you're listening to this.
He's not gonna listen. Yeah, we got. So we'll take a break. So as you know, we are Hot Take Sports. So we enjoy sports in general. Brady, what was your favorite sporting event you've ever been to?
I would have to say probably the playoff game between the Guardians and the Yankees at the end of last season and the playoffs.
Oh, good one. Isaac?
Browns Bills.
Browns Bills. Leo?
God, my favorite one was this Crew home opener this year, being front row witnessing the magic of Lucas Zelleron.
Great time with the boys. Clayton?
One of my personal favorites from the last year was my dad and I went to Milwaukee to watch the Dodgers play the Brewers. Got a new stadium off the list. Sat first row right field. Sweet.
Nice. Home run ball?
Over me. I watched Freddie Freeman hit one directly over my head.
So
and
close.
Mookie Betts played catch right next to me, so that was kind of cool.
That's sweet.
Got on
That's
ESPN.
Right, you were on ESPN.
That is true.
We, as a group, went to a Timberwolves Cavaliers game in Cleveland earlier this year, so that was super fun. And you know what every single one of those events has in common?
What would that be, Matt?
We used code HTS at SeatGeek to get $20 off our purchase.
Exactly. There's nothing better than saving money and supporting your favorite content creators, being Hot Take Sports. Make sure to use code HTS next time you check out at SeatGeek. Tickets not only for sporting events, but concerts, comedy shows, really anything that requires tickets. Summer is coming. All of your favorite events are coming up this summer, so make sure to use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase.
We are back. With the pick in the 8th spot, my team. First round pick, we started with Cooper Kupp, which is unfortunate because now he's injured. And Garrett Wilson, Aaron Jones, Damian Pierce, TJ Hawkinson, DeAndre Swift, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Tua Tagovailoa. Did I do okay on that?
Yeah, perfect.
Close enough.
That's Tua Tagovailoa, but hey, either way, it's his knees.
Was there anything different?
No.
He said
The
Tom.
guy's got half a brain cell anyway. He doesn't know if you're going to pronounce his name right.
Right,
or
he
not.
doesn't know his name either.
Twins.
Cortland Sutton, Dallas Cowboys defense, Kirk Cousins, Cole Kmet, Evan McPherson, Zay Jones, the Dolphins defense, Cameron Dicker, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire to round it out.
Dicker the kicker.
I think my team is a B- since my first round pick is already injured. If he wasn't injured, I'd give myself a solid B, but there's some holes in the team for sure. My bench is weak for sure. My backups suck. My starting group is solid if my first round pick was healthy, but
Nah, I'll give you a B.
I'm happy.
I'm thinking B-. Like you said, your bench isn't, I don't think it's that bad, but like, I don't know. I was not sold when you picked Cooper Kupp in the first round. So,
Yeah,
B-.
I mean, looking back at it, leaving AJ Brown on there kind of hurts. I wouldn't have mind taking Nick Chubb in the first round, but like I couldn't bring myself to take Devontae Adams or Saquon. CeeDee's target share last year scared me too much to take him in the first round. So, we'll make it work. And Garrett Wilson kind of scares me because I don't know what his target share is going to be like in New York. I don't know how Rodgers is going to be spreading the ball around, so we'll see. But that's the fun of it.
I'm with them. I was gonna rock a B-. Like you said, Cup's kind of injured. Got a little bit of holes in the team, weaker bench. I tend to agree, but I still think you have a solid chance at avoiding the punishment.
That's all that matters. Don't be last.
That's
what
true.
was the punishment again?
You got to wear a T-shirt that says "I suck at fantasy football." That
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
we'll either have it designed or we'll find it on Amazon. Or
Unicorn.
something stupid. Yeah, it's kind of pretty pink unicorns and rainbows and stuff on it like that. And then you have to wear a sign to like, I don't know, probably like a walleye game or something, just because of the time of year. You have
Right.
to have a sign with you that says "I suck at fantasy football," and you got to carry it everywhere you go.
I was all in favor of the tattoo, but
Yeah, we know you were.
Yeah.
If you're paying for it, we'll talk.
deal.
All right.
That's only for you. Stay away.
Oh, one last thing.
As long as I can choose the location.
One last thing, bro. What do you mean one last thing? You have plenty of stuff to talk about.
fantasy football.
Well, we do have something to talk about.
That's fine.
Richard, some little birdies told me that you've already attempted to make a move for Isaac's first round pick.
Hey man, it's
That would be
Or,
worked
no,
last
no, no,
year.
no, 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 no. You're
No.
hitting me with the hey man.
No. Yes, Clayton, that would be correct.
It is correct. It's worked the last 2 years. Might as well try again.
What?
Got me to the semifinals.
You
each of the last 2
couldn't
years.
wait a week before trying to fleece the
He
kid?
couldn't wait a day.
He couldn't wait 3 hours.
It's like 3 hours.
He couldn't even wait 3 hours.
I was bored.
Terrible trade offer, by the way. That was stupid. In no way was that worth it.
Okay.
Brady, for those of
What was
you,
it again? Wasn't it
for those of
Kittle
you
and
at
Cooper?
home-
Yeah, it was Kittle and Cooper.
You need
My
like
fourth
Kittle,
and fifth round
Cooper,
pick.
and then one of your running backs. One of the good ones to even make it. honorable.
Yeah.
It would have been
if
that close.
I could pick,
That's a bit
honestly, I would take Ramondre, Amari, and George Kittle.
Yeah,
Oh, but
that right there would have been.
did he tell you what he texted back to me?
What? Yeah. That's exactly what you respond to a stupid trade offer like that.
In case anyone doesn't know, Brady is our league finesser only because Isaac hands him his team every year. So Isaac's punishment this year is he has to run all of his trades through Clayton.
Yeah.
So
Not
this
much of
trade
a
was never
punishment,
going
it's
down
a
anyway.
blessing.
Oh
No.
Yeah,
No,
it's a
I
blessing
just-
for him.
no! I just want to see if I can toy with
Punishment for
Isaac.
Brady.
Punishment for Clay.
Basically,
Yeah, it is a punishment for Clayton because Isaac trades a lot.
I just
Clayton
want
never pays attention to fantasy football.
I just set my team and usually I'm good. And then about week 6, my team is all hurt. So it doesn't matter anyway.
I was gonna say setting your team might be stretching it sometimes.
well, yeah. But,
Usually it's like middle of the game on Thursday. Clayton goes, "Oh crap,"
well, then
or it's like 106 on Sunday, and he goes, "Oh crap."
once
Well-
Clayton's team gets all the way injured, he can just take over Isaac's.
Huh?
So once
That's
Clayton's
true.
team's all the way injured, he can just take over Isaac.
Okay. It's like when your girlfriend's in the fantasy league, so you just run the team too.
I saw a thing that said it was a fantasy football concept where all the guys' wives and girlfriends pick their teams.
I saw that. I saw that and I'm like, must be nice.
He's cute.
That's exactly. They were like,
Bro,
all the comments were like, bro, I bet Joe Burrow went number 1 for sure.
Oh,
Bro.
yeah.
bro, I saw a video and it was like they're having a discussion because this girl took two defenses before taking a running back.
Ugh.
Yikes, dog! Look out!
The best part was like the husbands couldn't say a word.
Oh yeah, they just said a
They just
completely different
couldn't-
table.
They
Just let her eat.
legally couldn't say anything.
We'll
Like
do that
the agreements.
eventually one day.
We can hope.
Someday.
One day.
You looking at?
Well, this was supposed to be an article of all
I'm
the
seeing
new
a bunch
jerseys in
of
the NFL,
ads.
and it's all ads.
Yeah.
Where it at, though?
Welcome to the internet.
There you
Well,
go. Right there.
But yeah,
Fine.
I just wanted to throw on record on the podcast because Isaac and I talked about that last night.
That's fine.
I had to buy for it.
Terrible,
Probably
terrible.
says read
trader.
more, and then you got to buy.
That's
it.
okay.
What
I
you're
didn't
acting like-
think he was gonna accept it anyway.
Then why propose it in the first place?
Because you never know, man.
because it had a Browns player. And I was like,
Not just any. It was probably.
That's Isaac. You
The
should be
second
taking that
best
as an
player.
insult. He thinks that
Oh,
you're
yeah,
that
that's
dumb
totally
where
an
you would take
insult.
that trade. Yeah.
Trying to sugarcoat it.
Yeah, there's nothing sugarcoated. He just knows Isaac's finessable.
This is great. Having a good time over here.
Whatever. I don't trade with Brady as a matter of principle anymore anyway. So
Clayton, I don't think we've ever made a trade even before you decided that.
Okay,
yeah,
Brady.
because you lowball the crap out of me every time. Yeah, no comment. Let's
Hey,
go
man,
to
I've
alternate
I've
jerseys.
never missed the
Hey
playoffs.
man,
I
he
get
threw
to
the
count
hey
that every
man
year.
in there again. He's trying to justify his bullcrap reasoning.
Was I reasoning anything about the trades?
Winners win, man. That's all there's to it.
Yeah. They
Yeah, and he doesn't win. 'cause
take
he sells
advantage
his
of the
team
weak.
when Matt decides to do
No.
it every year.
I want fair and square last year.
What?
I said, no, you don't win because
But
you
one trade
sold
I
your
made was
team
back
the one
then.
year that you
Yeah,
had like
exactly.
the
Other than
god tier
that,
of fantasy
yeah.
football teams.
He said,
And I still made the semifinals, so it
Like
worked out
Brady
just
over-
fine.
Yeah, Brady still got beat by me. He had the super squad, and I still beat him. Smile.
good.
Appreciate it.
Good.
But that
Hey,
was
man,
last year.
I wasn't a toilet bowl though.
And 12 hours from now, none of last year's will matter.
True.
Well,
No, don't worry. I still get a little golden ribbon on my name. So
I don't care.
W.
I can't wait till that goes away.
When does the league? When
Never
does
goes
football start? Is it 8? Is it 8?
Tomorrow,
Eight-
8:20 p.m.
8:20
8:20.
p.m. Lions Chiefs.
As soon as I'm done with Air Force class, I will be going to B-dubs.
W.
Nice.
W.
I will be here
I will
watching the game because my Friday exam got pushed back.
W.
So I shouldn't have anything to study for Friday.
Nice.
I get to actually watch the
Oh my god. Wow. OMG.
Be a great time to take a nap.
And then we can get up and lift the next day.
Man,
Like-
that game's going to go one of two ways. It's going to be a shootout, or it's just going to be the Chiefs beating the crap out of the Lions again.
The Lions might surprise you, man.
That's why I said it's going
No,
to
it's
go
gonna be
one
the
of
Chiefs.
two
I'm,
ways.
I'm just kidding. I refuse to
I
believe
think the
the
Lions can win. It'll be crazy if they do.
Well,
Well, I'm here with Dan Campbell, bro. I ride with Dan Campbell.
I mean, think about it. The Bills were supposed to get dominated on opening night last year. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
They played the Rams,
yeah,
who are now one of the worst teams in football. So there's that.
also true. So,
Right up there with the New England Patriots.
Yeah. What
Oh
else?
no, our defense is actually good still. They have one defender that's actually still good,
Yeah.
and he's on the verge of retirement.
Yeah.
So
Are you ang Aaron Donald right now? Or are you
No, I'm
Mike
ang
Evans?
your statement. Having a good defense,
All right.
whatever.
We have a top 10 defense every
all
year.
right. What
Not
else
this
are we
year.
talking about?
Who
Something.
has the best alternate jerseys in the NFL?
Not the Cardinals. I'll tell you what. These things are terrible.
Are you talking like new this year or alternate period?
I mean, we can go through them real quick in general.
Oh, is that what you
Yeah.
have pulled up over there?
Yeah.
That's
So
You want to read them through, Matt?
yeah, so I mean, you can we can rate them if we want or something just
Yeah.
quick. I don't care. So the Cleveland Browns is first. They have the new white helmets. Anybody excited for the Browns
Oh, yeah.
white helmets?
I'm
Yeah.
super excited for those jerseys.
I think
against
they
look
the
good.
Steelers.
I like the look.
They're fine. There's nothing to them. They're just
I'm
white.
excited.
With stripes down the middle. 3 stripes down the middle. Technically.
Like
just
it
so
looks
many
clean,
other-
but it's not my favorite.
There's just so many other like uniforms I've seen of Dallas that aren't real that people have just made. I'm like, I wish that was real.
Well, exactly. That's how it
Right.
always is. That's what we do with the USA jerseys every year.
Yeah.
We go, wow, look at all these awesome concepts, and you guys gave us splatter paint,
Yeah. They're like, wait, simplicity is
but they
key.
put no red in it, just different shades of blue. I'll
Nah.
get off my soapbox.
The next World Cup is going to be something really, really wild looking, so that way they can distract their opponents.
Are we still going to be with Nike in 3 years? It won't be anything wild.
No.
Oh, that's fair.
Next,
Need to go to Puma.
sure.
Here
The
for it.
Colts all blue jerseys with the black helmets.
I just
Yay or
like the
nay?
black helmet
The
concept.
black,
You
Oh,
like
yeah.
the
Black helmet concept is definitely the best part of that.
I like black helmet concept. I think there could be so many open ideas. Like, let me see.
I think
Like,
black
see how
helmet
it's
looks
just-
dumb with the blue jersey.
Yeah. See, personally, you can't get rid of the white because if you did the black and blue, it would just look like a Cowboys uniform, in my opinion. I mean, but if you see how it's a white pinstripe, I would put that black. I'd make that black.
Yeah, I do like that. I
like
agree.
a
just-
black jersey.
I
I
know
just
people, but
hate
but it
dude,
looks
that's
like a bruise.
Low key,
Yeah,
though,
that's
the
what I
black,
say.
the
That's-
black jersey with
Yeah.
blue numbers and like piping and stuff would look
Yeah.
really
I
clean.
think it looks bad.
I like the
I
black
think
helmet
black on blue
concept.
is
I think
no
it can
bueno.
be open for like multiple. You can do that. You can use the black helmet with multiple things and uniforms and stuff like that, like mix and match.
Yeah, but the Colts are such an old school generic. Like their jerseys are going to be blue or they're going to be white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they're coming out with a black one,
You know.
which isn't going to happen. So
There are two right answers. One of them is this next one.
yes, the Tennessee Titans is the best one. The Houston Oilers throwback. I
Yeah,
think it's
that's
the best
cool.
one.
That's really cool.
With the baby blue and the orange.
Yes.
Wasn't there a bunch of people all ticked off about it because
Yes.
oh, it's a Houston jersey. You guys aren't allowed to wear that.
Yeah,
No, that's their team.
yeah, it's their
They
flashback.
moved.
Yeah,
They moved.
exactly.
Exactly. But yeah, that's definitely one of the best jerseys.
Yeah,
made
I think
in
it's
a
awesome.
while.
I'm glad they brought that one back.
It's not my favorite though.
That's because you're a Browns homer. No, you're a Lions homer. There's
That's true. You like this next thing.
I don't.
You
no.
can-
The next one's is the Texans.
Oh, sorry, I
It's
scrolled down
just
too
not
far.
out yet.
Poppy.
And the Titans are wearing their blue. Yeah, I don't
The
care
Jets
about
one's horrible.
that. The Jets one just looks like their normal
What
jersey.
is it? Just
Yeah.
all
it's,
white?
it's a throwback white jersey with the old school Jets.
It literally just
Their
looks like
legacy
it's just a normal
throwback.
it looks like a plain version of what their jersey was
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is.
They said let's make it easier and tell them it's old.
Yes. Just like Aaron Rodgers.
It's not bad. It's vintage.
Yeah.
Dude, it is
Just
bad.
like Aaron Rodgers.
And then the Lions blue helmet. Is this
That
real?
with the gray
Yeah.
jerseys will look cool.
Yeah.
That looks really good. Does it have a blue black fade?
No, that's just
Oh.
like a-
Just the
The
shadow.
just the
Lions,
lighting,
the
yeah.
Lions helmets are pretty good.
Am I the only one that thinks the lion looks stupid on it though?
Oh,
It's
the
an
Lions.
OG line. It's
Yeah,
one of the
I like
first
it.
logos.
It's an old logo.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm with you on that, man.
I mean, I think
didn't
the
like
Lions logo in general looks stupid. If you're gonna do a lion, I think they could do better, but that I don't like it.
Yeah, that is a flashback logo, unfortunately.
I'm out for the Lions' 90th season of losing.
Old. Nice.
But yeah, just in general, I think the Lions logo is. Anyways,
Yeah, there could be some flair there, but it's Detroit, so
true. And the Broncos brought back the old logo with the horse in the D.
That's Is that orange or white?
It's a
It's
white
white.
helmet with orange and dark blue.
That looks
It's
good.
got the
I
old
like-
Denver logo
I like
too.
that.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think
Hopefully
they're
they're
my
hopefully they're
favorite.
subpar this year.
They called it snow capped.
This next one is my favorite though.
Cap
I was
is
gonna say that the next one is the real number one, the right answer.
You think so?
I think so.
If
Is it
Clayton and I are on the
Buccaneers?
same
Is it
page,
the
it has to
Buccaneers
be.
Pete?
The orange cream.
The creamsicle.
It's up there.
Those could be hit or miss, just depends on who you are. But
Right.
I
like
would
'em.
say mine's the Oilers and then that one underneath. I just like
I
that
like the
color.
Oilers first.
I think
like
those
the
two are
color.
interchangeable. I do.
Out of those,
Well,
two,
you're
would
wrong.
give
Well, you're wrong.
the cream.
If Clayton and I agree, that's just.
And I don't pay attention to what either of you
The
say.
cream
so-
sickle.
well, you know what?
I would put the creamsicle
The
first.
cream's hit or miss because my boy, all it takes is one bad wash, and those things look like
They get new ones every week
they
anyway.
look
It doesn't
actual
matter.
doo-doo flakes.
Who-
Bro, I could
who's
see
upset?
Baker Mayfield just getting smeared on us, just on a sack, and he just gets up and just looks like trash, just because it's just like
I'm gonna be
with a brown.
You're not vibing with the pumpkin when he gets
No.
stains all.
I'm gonna be straight up. If they had these when Tom Brady was still playing, I would have debated getting one.
I'm not surprised.
Wow.
Simp boo.
I've always liked those jerseys. What does this work out?
You're
really
still
nicely.
rooting for a man who didn't even get the audition to Manning cast, bro.
Crazy.
Tom Brady.
That was a
makes out with his
hilarious
kids.
trailer.
That was great.
Moving
That was
on.
so
That was a
good.
great.
That Manicast sucks.
Yeah, facts. That's
Manning
the dumbest
cast
thing
is
that's
good.
ever happened to football.
That's not true.
No, it's very true. It's that stupid.
Clayton, Joe Buck broadcasts every week.
What? Yeah, and I'd rather listen to him talk than those two morons.
I
talk
would
about
not. I'm
football.
sorry. I hate Joe
Impossible.
Buck and Troy Aikman.
I despise Joe Buck,
I
and I would rather listen to him.
I hate
I
Joe
could
Buck
not listen to
with a
Manny
passion.
Cast.
Just so negative with the Cowboys.
Well, I wouldn't want to listen to Eli Manning either. I guess.
All right, so
I'm used to just there for the guests.
the next one they have is the Cardinals redoing all their uniforms, which
Stupid.
again they oversimplified and they
They're
just
still only gonna win 3 games and won't even get Caleb Williams because his dad came out and said, so if it's not a good fit or anything good at it, he's just gonna stay another year. It's cool.
yeah,
Like,
not
wow.
necessary.
With NIL, he's making pretty much the same thing.
Well,
Yeah, he's making plenty of money
He
anyway.
can also stay in California and just ball out.
Yeah.
Next up is the Seahawks. They brought back the silver
I
helmets with
love
the
the
light blue
Seahawks.
jerseys.
And that's against
Those are
us
clean.
too, so we'll be able to watch that game.
Those are clean.
Oh yeah, for a week 8 matchup with the Browns. That's crazy. But yeah, I love the Seahawks one. I feel like I always use those helmets when I played as them and
Yeah.
You do.
man.
They was just like dingy and mad though.
Every time you and I have played, I feel like you use the Seahawks and you use those uniforms. It's happened at least twice.
Matt growing
Not
up,
not
I must be
wild, though.
2-0 then.
No, actually, you were 0-2.
Matt, you used to use their neon ones too.
Yeah.
No, I've definitely beat you in Madden. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll have to play and find out.
Definitely beating everyone here in Mad.
Wait, no.
We've never played.
That might be true. Actually.
There's a reason for that.
I dominated Isaac and Madden the one time I played him.
Yeah, you did.
That's
That was
really
the best
hilarious.
thing I've ever seen.
However, I still have the greatest game against Isaac
Is that
ever.
the Steelers.
Yeah, you do.
No, this is the Vikings classic jerseys.
Like these things are
Their
horrible, man.
helmets
It's
are
like the
matte purple,
Wolverines.
and they simplified the jersey.
Oh,
I was gonna
the
say,
yellow
dumb.
background threw me off from the angle because I thought
Dumb.
Harrison Smith had yellow sleeves on.
Now those are weak.
Yeah.
I mean, they just made the helmet matte purple, and
Was
so
it
the
the Giants?
Bills might be bringing back their red helmets.
I do like those.
That'd be kind of
Red
cool.
helmets are cool.
I'd be in to bring the red helmets back. Did they
And
have a
they're
red
blue ones.
jersey?
Yes.
They had a red color rush this year, right?
Yeah.
Last year. Are they still doing that?
I don't know.
Thursday
Yeah.
night
I'm
color
guessing
rushes?
they have color rushes still.
Guess we'll find out Thursday.
I guess.
Well, the Browns are doing theirs.
Well, then I would assume that they're back then.
Aren't the Browns just all white though?
Yes.
Ooh, missed opportunity.
So many missed opportunities.
Weren't they like straight brown the first year? Or did I just imagine that?
No, we had all brown ones.
Just do orange.
Yeah.
No. Why would you want to do orange? They're the Browns.
Doing orange to
Yeah,
white.
Brady. It's in the name.
Imagine
Duh.
Duh.
an orange to white fade would
You
hit.
silly goofy
But that's
goober.
not a color rush. Color rushes can only be one color. Heaven forbid they be cool.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the Chargers have apparently been hinting at bringing back the dark blue helmets, the dark blue jerseys. So that'd be kind of sick.
Oh, from San Diego days.
Yeah.
Nice.
City San Diego, am I right?
The Bills are looking at bringing back red helmets and Super Bowl era uniforms.
Yes.
We said that.
There's an echo
Go
in
here,
here,
bro.
bro.
Guy. all the way to PG.
And then
My
the
bad.
Eagles are bringing back
You're
the
fine.
Kelly Greens, and I'm so happy.
Those-
I
those
got
are-
distracted by the bottom one at the list.
That's the nicest thing you'll hear me say about the Eagles until, well, let's see here.
That is
February.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's plenty. That's all you need to say.
Yeah.
is Their jerseys.
Their jerseys are
Their
nice.
throwback jerseys nice.
Those are nice. I will say
That's
that.
it.
That's
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
glad they brought the Kelly Green back.
Everyone else can commit toast wrath. For
So
sure.
like you're gonna get a Kelly Green, Jason Kelsey jersey to that?
No.
Boy, I'm trying. Okay.
Yeah, I'm becoming an Eagles fan just to be a bandwagon.
Then you're gonna have to
spite
get off
Leo.
this couch.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt becomes a Seahawks fan.
'Cause I would
thought for
literally
sure
just,
he was
I
gonna
would
say
just, I
Vikings.
would just sit here every day, and I would
No.
take a thumbtack, and I would stab you.
Thank you.
You'd be like,
Matt Seahawks.
I could
So, anyways,
look into my soul.
We have
the
one
last-
too many Seattle sports team on this
Give me my
podcast.
soul.
Hey man, I'm just jealous.
I'm not jealous.
All right. So right
Are
now,
you done yet?
no, you've got a couple franchises.
All right. So, anyways,
One
keep
should,
talking.
yeah, one should be
Oh,
good. It's
so-
not.
and
The other one
Browns
is just
changed their
overpaid.
logo. But they refuse to use the logo. Please, somebody explain that to me. Like I'm 5.
What was it? Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I got nothing. I don't know.
The Browns that
yeah, that was
fan
the
voted new
dumbest
logo,
thing of all
and
time.
they refuse to put it on anything.
Brownie.
They want Brownie still in the middle of the field.
That was
The
dumb.
fan
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not putting it on the helmet. They're not putting it
Sorry,
like
that's the dumbest thing ever.
know
That
what made
dog
me
is
mad?
amazing.
You know what made me mad though is this freaking article calls it the elf logo. His name is Brownie. Piece
Yeah.
of garbage.
Yeah.
And every time Brownie, was
Do you
on the
really
field,
think Brownie's
we all
better?
lost.
I would have preferred having the dog out there just because it's the first year and we had Brownie last year, but I'm not complaining.
Brownie's
Oh,
just
and it's
tradition.
actually kind of intimidating looking.
Ah,
And Brownie is literally a clown.
Brownie looks like
He's an
after your Lucky
elf.
Charms. He looks like he's after your Lucky Charms.
Yeah, but not the actual marshmallow parts, just the oats.
Hey man, there's only been one time in my lifetime where the Browns actually looked intimidating. They made the playoffs that year, so
What they should have done, they should do a nice big orange helmet with 32 in the middle of it.
what?
For Jim Brown.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's
I was
fair.
like,
Yeah,
somebody's
you
got
got
to help me out here. I don't know.
Jim Brown.
That makes
One of
more
the
That one's fair. No,
I
he'll
will
be in
reach
the
out
end
to my
zone or
friend.
something. I'm sure.
I will reach.
He has to be right.
We'll do
Retract
something.
those.
I just wish that was at the center. of the
Yeah,
field.
it'll probably be in the end. zone.
Brady, if the Browns go undefeated, you have to
They'll
get a
have, like,
Jim Brown
patch of
tattoo.
helmets or something.
Clayton, if the Browns go defeated, mean 0-16, 17,
0-17.
0-17, you have to get a Patriots tattoo.
Deal. And if the Patriots go 0-17, Brady has to get a New York Jets tattoo.
Oh, Jets, just make him do Browns. He hates the Browns.
And if the
What? No, he
Cowboys go
doesn't
0
hate
and
the Browns. That's
17,
the thing. No.
I'll get an Eagles tattoo.
I'll tell you
so
what.
much happening right now.
I've never wanted my
But
team.
you have to get a matching one.
You never said
Yeah,
the
no,
deal.
Jason.
Deal.
What?
Deal. You never said the size of it.
I said matching, which means it's
Yeah, matching. No,
It's going to
me-
be
same
giant.
size,
Then.
not the
It's
same
going to
size.
cover his
That's
chest.
not how matching
That is how
tattoos
matching
work.
works.
Clayton, as much as I would love,
Who the fuck
love
is
the
this guy?
potential of having you a Patriots tattoo, I
Matching
matching
works. It could be the same tattoo
Coward.
size, and then you
No,
can
don't-
Brady, I can't hear you.
I could.
Leo's gonna say, "It's the Eagles from far away." Look.
if you
One
get a
shot.
magnifying glass, it looks kind of like the Eagles logo.
Yeah, that's the chance.
Leo,
the Eagles have a win.
It's a green dot. No, it's not. It's the Eagles logo, bro. Look, it's flying right now.
You need to cross your legs.
No,
That would be funny.
that would be kind of be a dope tattoo, but a stupid one at the same
That's a
time.
horrible idea for a tattoo.
We can V-sit going.
It makes sense if I do that.
But
Well, not getting any women after that.
Can you do the sound effect for me one more time?
Oh, look, he's flying.
I believe I can.
is that a podcast?
Think
Nope.
so. What?
Oh,
Clayton, who's winning the Super Bowl this year?
the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right,
I like it.
Leo. Just say it. I know you want to.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'll say I think the Dolphins do it. I think they put it all together. Tua puts all of his brain cells, one, in his helmet.
Oh,
All one of them. I think they do it. I think they will. If everyone stays healthy, I think the Dolphins have a really good chance. Honestly, defense is the only if, but they brought in Jalen Ramsey.
oh yeah, so they're fine now because he didn't get cooked all of last year.
He's a quarterback linebacker, bro.
Hey man, he could be Eli Apple.
Or not.
Yeah,
that's
Well.
always an option.
Could be Eli Rotten.
Geno Smith MVP season. Seahawks are winning the Super Bowl.
I love hot take sports. All right.
Not.
I was sitting here. I'm like, do I say it? Do I say it? You do
Brady,
it. It's fine.
say what you want to
You're
say.
right.
I know you're thinking. Say
He
it.
thinks his team's barely going to be above 500.
I know. He thinks.
He's got a
Say
point.
it. Say it.
Is anybody going to say the Bills?
No.
No.
That's dumb.
I don't have any faith in them anymore either. So
Nah, they're like the Yankees. They choke every year. Isaac, go. I lost my train of
No.
thought.
You're up.
Asia.
All right,
pass it back.
Africa.
3. They're not winning the Super Bowl. 3.
You know what? Brock Purdy keeps it rolling. 49ers.
All right, I like it.
Good choice, Isaac.
The Cleveland Browns.
All right.
Why would
And
you
the
say
Browns are
that?
going 4-13.
Bro,
There we
Clayton might as well book the tattoo now. So.
Yeah, I'll call. Yeah.
No.
He
No,
just
Isaac.
jinxed it.
Isaac
He
said they're
just
going
jinxed it.
12-5 this year, which means it's going to happen.
Isaac always hang on. Isaac always calls what the Browns are actually gonna do. And he said they're gonna never mind. Isaac also said Freddie Kitchens was the guy, I guess. So it literally could be either or.
Off year. It's an off year in his brain.
Yeah, but Isaac knows his Browns.
Isaac,
all
what-
6 point.
What rank are the Browns going to be at the end of the season?
12-5.
What rank?
that's
not
not
what
rank.
record. What rank?
Rank. I'm gonna say 10.
12-5. They're going to be 10th.
Man, there's going to be a lot of good teams, I guess.
I was going to say that means everybody's either going to be amazing or suck, right? Am I crazy? Like
No.
I'd say that's
for 12-5 to be
I would say
to be-
amazing.
to 10th. Let me look at last year's if I can find it.
Don't do it.
It's not going to be on there.
I guess you could rank wildcard teams above division winners depending on record.
Yeah.
Well, no, it just goes by record.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
8-9.
There's a lot of good teams in the NFL this year.
You do realize somebody has to win.
Yeah, I
Somebody
know.
has to lose, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, at the end of the day, there's always one guy looking like Russell Wilson.
Russell.
Last year,
Dog.
12-5, the Cowboys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. 12-5 got you 7th in the league
We and boy.
because the Chiefs and
was
Eagles were
8?
both 14 and 13. The Ravens and Chargers were 8-9 at 10-7.
Who's the 10th?
The Giants at
Where were the
9-7
Buccaneers
and
at?
14th.
Because they won the
at
division.
8-9
I was just curious.
because the
Trash.
Lions, Steelers, Commanders, and Packers all finish and Patriots all finished above them in the rankings. But the Buccaneers won the division. so they made playoffs.
did?
Yes. At 8-1.
Crazy, bro. They didn't even make the playoffs.
Well, the Steelers were 9-8. They didn't make
That
it.
tie
The Lions
game.
were 9-8.
True.
They didn't make it.
Yeah, that's true because Seattle had to lose for Detroit to get in.
Do we think Mike Tomlin finally doesn't have a winning season?
No,
No.
I think he's got to get it again.
I've determined that he could take Corey Ross in high school out there and
That
figure out how to
no,
get
you
him.
haven't even watched
You
the
need to
football
watch the
game.
boys.
You literally shouldn't have said that. Yeah, if he pays the other team to play their freshman the whole game.
We still might struggle.
After you left, we scored 20 points
Yeah.
on their freshman team.
Yeah.
And we acted like we were winning the league.
Of course.
My dad's over there like
It's just
he was just
disgusting.
fuming. He's like, this is disgraceful. You could hear a pin drop
Saw
after
your dad
halftime.
today.
What?
Saw your dad today.
Crazy.
That's
I
true. We
did.
did.
He was-
I have yet to see my father today.
Anybody want to predict any other awards?
Let's do some awards. Who's winning MVP?
I already said
Trevor
Geno-
Lawrence, because he's my quarterback and I have to have faith in him now.
All right, fair enough. Tua. Does Dak do it this year?
No.
All right.
I think a wide receiver wins MVP. And I think that wide receiver is Justin Jefferson.
I'm here for that.
Josh Allen.
Just being different because I know everyone else might pick a quarterback. So,
Josh Allen's not winning MVP. He has the Madden curse on him this year.
Ooh.
Did Mahomes win a Super Bowl while he was on the Madden cover?
That's Mahomes. Mahomes is Brady.
I think so. Yeah, I guess
No
Mahomes and Brady
differences?
are the only two that have ever avoided the Madden curse, supposedly.
Yeah, the
I'm going to say Jared Goff.
he is an actual.
We're not doing any
Lions
other
fan.
awards. That's good enough.
That's fine.
Unless you guys want a depoy or something. It's Nick Bosa.
No.
It's more over.
Nick
No.
Bosa.
Yeah,
He's got
Dumb.
bagged
Miles
today.
Garrett. This is his year.
Micah Parsons.
Isn't it always Cleveland, Drew?
All right, well that's fair.
Yeah.
Shut
That's
up,
a fair
Brady.
prediction too.
Mike.
Nick Bosa
Mike-
he's now the highest paid defensive player.
Oh, did
Highest
he-
paid defensive
Oh, he might be the highest
player.
player.
Did he
Yeah.
actually finally get paid?
Yeah,
He was
got
complaining
paid, yeah.
earlier. He's like, I can go to 28 out of 32 NFL teams and I can get more money than they're offering me.
Yeah.
He got paid.
Good for him.
Yeah, he posted some Instagram page that just said like back to work or something like that. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what it said.
I didn't just complain and
Bro,
moan that I didn't have
That's what
money.
everybody said about TJ Hawkinson too. He's like, "Oh, ear infection, back pain. Oh, I got paid. All right, let's get the word."
Bro, Chandler Jones has been on Instagram recently. Apparently, the GM won't even call him back. There's like
Bro's
whole-
been all over. He's been texting other people. He's been just posting stories and then he takes them down.
Yeah.
And then other people have already kept receipts and screenshotted their stories and have posted them.
He doesn't even want to be paid the highest in the league for his position.
He's got
No.
112 career sacks and he can't even get into the damn team facility to work at. He's got to go to a local gym. Ugh,
Hey man,
feels bad.
Tough.
if you're texting Chandler Jones' ex-girlfriend asking about him when they haven't been together for like 4 years and you won't even call the player back, like, what are you doing, dog?
Just
That is
call John
ridiculous.
Jones, brother of Chandler Jones.
I wouldn't.
John Jones will get him in the building.
I was just
All right.
saying, John Jones might be the answer here in about a
Break
day.
down the door.
Hey, bro, what you doing? No, I'm free. you,
Yeah,
You-
he's not
you in
working for
shape?
anything.
you in shape?
All right, wrap her up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this concludes episode 105 of the Hot Take Sports Podcast. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16 and use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off your first purchase. It's football season and save yourself some money. Help us out. Help yourself out. Once again, code HTS, $20 off your first purchase. Shout out Drew Siferd Racing, and we will see y'all next time.